What's up? It's your girl, Miss Bendova. Y'all know what's going on. Book your freshman icon, bitch. And they just standing right there. So they not it's a perfect time to walk in.
911, what's the address of the emergency? Okay, where are you located, sir?
I'm not sure. I'm in Fort Lauderdale.
Are you in Fort Lauderdale or are you in Miramar, sir?
I don't know where I'm at.
Okay, where's the person now? Okay.
Please help me. Please.
You understand, sir?
Stop.
Hello?
Come location.
You need to give me a...
Hey, come to my location now. Come. Police, come.
Hello?
Come. We're down the street.
Hello, sir.
Into the newsroom after a triple shooting in Miramar over the weekend.
Police have confirmed today that a woman was killed after those shots were fired at a Lamborghini SUV driving through the neighborhood. Local 10's Roy Ramos is live at that scene.
And Roy, I know you have the very latest on this investigation, so fill us in.
And sadly, that woman who lost her life, we've learned, is just 21 years old. But some pretty terrifying moments for residents who live here in this community. They tell me that they heard those shots fired over the weekend. They come outside of their homes to see an SUV absolutely riddled with bullets. It's all happening right in front of the home that you're looking at right here. And we just obtained surveillance video that captured what exactly happened. Take a look at this. New home surveillance video capturing the moments that a Lamborghini SUV pulls up to a stop sign when another car pulls up beside it. Police say shots are fired and that SUV comes to a crashing stop in the driveway of a home. This all happened early Sunday morning near the intersection of Southwest 27th Court and Sunshine Boulevard. Miramar police said that their officers responded to the area following a shot spotter alert. When officers arrived, they discovered inside of that fluorescent green SUV were 3 people shot, 2 men and a woman who were rushed to the hospital in critical condition. But again, we've learned the woman, identified as 21-year-old Briana Johnson, sadly died from her injuries. Johnson, we've learned, was a social media influencer who went by the handle Dreamdoll Bree. The residents we spoke with described the terrifying moments that those shots rang out.
Welcome to Caught in the Web True Crime Stories. Kindly support us by subscribing to this channel and turn the notification icon. 5:30 in the morning. Sunshine Boulevard, Miramar, Florida. A fluorescent green Lamborghini cuts through a quiet residential street. 3 people inside, still riding the high of a holiday weekend that had felt untouchable just hours earlier. Then a white sedan pulls alongside. No warning, no slowing down. Just gunfire, ripping through the night air of a neighborhood where families had been sleeping the same way they had for the last decade. The driver loses control. The car plows through a stop sign and slams into the front yard of a house that had nothing to do with any of it. A homeowner wakes up to what sounds like fireworks, except it isn't the 4th of July anymore. It's the 5th. And inside that crumpled Lamborghini are 3 young people who, only hours before, had been dancing in a mansion with cash raining down around them. One of them is Briana Johnson. The internet knew her as Dreamdoll Bree.
I want you to get this on camera. You see the police giving me a ticket. I don't give a fuck.
In a matter of minutes, a rising 21-year-old influencer, hairstylist, and aspiring recording artist would become the center of a story involving a viral feud, an unconfirmed betrayal theory, a grieving family demanding answers, and a community asking the same question over and over. Why does going out and having a good time keep ending in bloodshed? This is the story of Dreamdoll Bree. Before she was a headline, Briana Johnson was simply a girl from South Florida trying to turn a bad financial year into something better. By her own account, she'd once lost close to $4,000, money that mattered to her, and it pushed her toward posting on TikTok almost as an afterthought. Her very first video earned her $20. It wasn't much, But it planted an idea. What happens if one of these actually blows up? She didn't have to wait long to find out. Working alongside her sister and a close collaborator, Bree built a run of comedic skits that leaned into playful call and response bits. One line delivered with attitude, the other answered right back, timed for maximum replay value.
I started TikTok because I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I had lost like 4,000 of my dollars. So I lost 4,000 of my dollars. That was all my money I had. I lost it all. So one day I just was on TikTok board, made a video, and I got paid $20 for the video. And I said, I wonder if a video go viral, how much I'm gonna get paid. So I got Jay one day. I said, Jay, I got this idea. No buts. I told him I'm gonna say no buts, no. And we both gonna say thank you at the same time after each thing. And I was telling him what to say. I told him to say no money, no honey. If he ain't been since cash out, he won't hit his. It was like we went back and forth. Y'all saw the video. It went viral. Carisha posted it. People was posted it. So we made that video. That video went viral. I ended up getting paid $900 off that video. That's what motivated me to keep going. I remember the second video went viral. I had an idea. I'm like, sister, we gonna go to the drive-thru and we're gonna use our punk voice. We went to the drive-thru, we just ordered with a punk voice. It went viral, movie. And from then, it was just up. It was just up and stuff. TikTok loved me and my sister. And then he introduced me to battling. I didn't even know what battling really was. He introduced me to that. More money. Now I don't ever gotta work no job, no nothing.
One of those early clips took off, got reposted by bigger accounts, and suddenly she was looking at nearly $1,000 from a single video. From there, the momentum never really stopped. A follow-up bit filmed at a drive-thru, delivered in an exaggerated theatrical voice, went viral all over again.
Yeah, I done triple up, yeah, double up. 2 Maybachs jumping like it's double dutch, yeah. Everybody getting chicken just to let you know. A nigga been seen him, got it off the floor. Nigga, fuck it up, I ain't using no brakes, I made a fit.
She described watching her following climb in real time, going from a girl posting for fun to someone recognized on site in her own city. By the time brands and bigger platforms started reaching out, Bree wasn't just another face in the algorithm. She had carved out a lane, loud, funny, unapologetically South Florida, and never afraid to show her personality on camera. Content was the entry point, but music quickly became the thing Bree cared about most. She started previewing unreleased tracks for her followers, giving fans a look inside the studio sessions most artists keep private.
No money, no motherfucking honey. I ain't fucking with a nigga unless he got some coins for me. Top notch, bitch. I can't fuck first night. I'm a bad bitch for real. Got that nigga booking flights. Walk up in a function, all the niggas saying hola. Pussy in his face, he say I taste like Coca-Cola. Iced out AP with a big ass dick. Ballers to the front, I need a big ass trick. Valencia on my body, I got that nigga going crazy. He tripping on me bad. He say I'm his brown baby. Can't fuck with a nigga that don't wanna see me win. Fuck 5 stars, I made that nigga give me 10. He playing in my face, so I go hit up his friend. Spin his trap money, he won't hear from me again, bitch.
Eventually, one of those songs, a high-energy club record that leaned hard into the bounce-heavy, party-first sound South Florida has been exporting for decades, caught fire as a TikTok sound. Dancers picked it up, meme pages picked it up, and Bree's name started circulating in rooms she hadn't been in before.
Yeah, I'm only 4'11". So good, nigga thought he wasn't heavy. I'm his first draft pick, who I never come in second. Never rich ass nigga spending money this profession. Back it up and duck it, ho. I said, back it up and duck it, ho. Yeah, back it up and duck it, ho. Back it up and duck it, ho. Back it up and duck it, ho.
People who watched her rise pointed to the same lineage, the raunchy, unfiltered energy of Miami-based pioneers, filtered through a Gen Z creator who understood exactly how to package that energy for a phone screen. She wasn't hiding where she came from. Broward County's nightlife, its influencer scene, its party culture. That was the brand, and she leaned all the way into it. Off camera, friends and family describe a young woman who was fiercely loyal, unbothered by small conflicts, and generous almost to a fault. In one widely shared clip, she explained her philosophy on lending money to friends. If it was a small amount, she genuinely didn't expect it back. Because to her, real friendship was worth more than keeping score over $10 or $20. It's a small moment, but it says a lot about how she saw the people around her. What most of her followers didn't fully clock, in the middle of the parties and the brand deals, was that Bree was still grieving. Less than a year before her own death, she lost a close friend and fellow creator, a young woman who went by Lala online, in an unrelated shooting. Bree talked about it publicly, admitting she'd gone through a low period after losing her, but insisting she was healing and pushing forward specifically because she believed that's what Lala would have wanted.
How your mental?
How's my mental? Ain't gonna lie, y'all, my mental is good. Y'all always see me laughing, giggling all day. Like, I'm always in good spirits. I was a little sad because my friend Lala had died. Girl Lala, she had died and I was sad, but I'm healing and I just been doing good because I know she would want me to be happy. So yeah.
So like, do you ever get like too low at times? Like, what's your lowest? Or you don't really get that low?
No, I don't really get that low, honestly. I be thinking of like life in a different perspective, and like I look at bad things that happen that may have me sad for a little bit, then I just do something to help me feel better. Like, can't be sad all day.
Bless you.
Can't be sad and grieving all day.
That's good.
We go get nowhere in life. You gotta think of the bright side of things.
She said more than once that she didn't let herself stay down for long. Bad news, hard days. She'd feel it, then find a way to move past it. Because in her words, and staying stuck in grief gets you nowhere in life. It's almost impossible to watch that interview now without feeling the weight of what was coming. A young woman who had already buried a friend, talking about resilience, without knowing she was on a countdown of her own. Fast forward to the holiday weekend that would end her life. Bree and her circle rented out a sprawling Airbnb mansion in the Miramar area for a private 4th of July celebration. No open invite, just her people. Video from that night shows exactly what you'd expect from a party thrown by South Florida's influencer scene. An infinity pool overlooking the water, a jacuzzi with its own waterfall feature, a yacht booked for the following day. Bree gave her followers the full tour, visibly proud of the setup.
What happened?
Just cooling it.
Look, this water so warm. It feels so good. Look at the jacuzzi. Waterfall. Look how that's slow. View is beautiful, dynamic.
Bree, way over there on the other side of the house. Y'all can't even see it. Let me show y'all.
View is beautiful. This how we coming through today. Dynamic. What happened?
Yeah, look, there she go right there, y'all.
What? Where you at, doggy? I can up my V. Oh.
This shit so big you can't even see.
Yeah.
You see.
Don't live in life.
And don't forget the yacht right there too.
Yeah. Yeah, we got a house. We rented the house and we rented that yacht. Yacht tomorrow. Private party though, ain't no open invite.
As the night went on, the property filled wall to wall. Dancers performed. Cash, by multiple accounts, tens of thousands of dollars, was thrown into the air and scattered across the floor, the kind of scene that gets clipped and reposted 100 times over before sunrise. By every account from people who were there, nothing went wrong inside that house. No arguments, no confrontations involving Bree, just a group of young creators celebrating a holiday and, in a lot of ways, celebrating how far they'd come. It's what happened after the party that set the tragedy in motion. In the early hours of July 5th, Bree left the party with her hairstylist and 2 young men she often referred to as her cousins, the same people who regularly appeared in her videos. On the way home, the group stopped at a gas station. That stop is where the story starts to fracture into competing versions. By nearly every account, including from people directly involved, a fight broke out at that gas station between 2 women who had no connection to Bree whatsoever. Somewhere in the middle of that chaos, a wig came off one of the women involved. Bree, reportedly laughing and playing around rather than participating in the actual altercation, picked it up. Someone was recording. That clip, Bree holding a stranger's wig while a fight raged in the background, is what later exploded across social media and got twisted into a narrative that she'd started or escalated the confrontation. The woman whose wig it was later spoke out directly, insisting Bree had nothing to do with the fight, that she herself wasn't even upset about the wig, and that outsiders clipping the video out of context created a story that never existed.
Play hard, 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 man, play hard, man. Play hard, man, play hard. Hey, dude, hey, man, y'all get in the beat, bro. Get in the beat, bro. Hey, get in the beat. Hey, hold on. Hey, go. Hey, come on, bro. Hey, pull on. Hey, V, they gotta back up. Hey, so he can back up. He can pull out. Hey, who all in your feet, man?
I'm overwhelmed, like, just trying to let it out, y'all. I just want to explain so it can be done over with. I just want no fucking parts.
What they talking about?
No, it was just, I don't know, bro. This isn't right. Okay, we did. Boys hit you where you jump by boys. No boys touch me. Nobody. No, I just got jumped by 2 girls. That's why I was not mad, y'all. I came there by myself. I ran and went there by myself. That's my fault. What can I can't be mad. What I'm finna get mad, try to fight these kids? They bigger than me. Supposed to go back and get jumped again? Why the fuck would I be mad? I played that shit off cool. Y'all hoes jump me, alright, cool. Let me get myself right. Let me get back right. I'm taking my lashes off. Let me get back right. I can't put the wig back on. So it's like Bree got the wig and she used it for the Bree was playing around. Exactly. If you know Bree, you know Bree. She's playing around. Like, why would I be mad? Why would I be mad? Wear the wig. So nobody helped you when you got jumped, but grabbed your wig for the video. You was happy. Like, I just wish I to stop putting my name into that narrative, man.
I had her by myself. And then by the time I went to the other girl,
they ain't shooting over no damn wig. Exactly. Exactly. Like, who the fuck? Like, what? Over a $200 wig from Soup? The fuck? And this girl ain't had no fucking beef to fucking kill her.
She described a second, separate altercation involving her and an old personal beef that had nothing to do with Bree, her cousins, or anyone in that Lamborghini. 2 unrelated conflicts tangled together after the fact by an internet desperate for a clean villain. Whatever actually sparked it, some of the men nearby got pulled into the physical altercation before it broke up. Bree's group got back in the car. They dropped the hairstylist off at her destination around 5 in the morning. And then it was just Bree and her 2 cousins heading home in a car that, minutes earlier, had been impossible to miss. At approximately 5:30 a.m., as the Lamborghini moved through a quiet stretch of Sunshine Boulevard, a white sedan, widely reported to be a white BMW, pulled up alongside it and opened fire. The vehicle traveled roughly a block before the driver lost control, ran a stop sign, and crashed into the yard of a nearby home. A shot spotter alert had already triggered before officers arrived, sending police straight to the scene. What they found were 3 young people, all shot, trapped in a car that had come to rest against a stranger's front lawn. Dispatch audio from that morning captures just how serious the injuries were. First responders described a 21-year-old female patient with multiple gunshot wounds, including entry wounds to her back and thigh, working to keep her breathing on the way to the hospital. All 3 victims were rushed to Memorial Regional Hospital in critical condition. Bree did not survive.
Good morning, Regional. This is Miramar Arrest 19, and about to study with a level 1 trauma. 21-year-old female patient. She was involved in a shooting. She's been shot multiple times. At this time, we have entrance wound to the back, another gunshot to the left, to the right, the thigh area. She's breathing right now 18 times a minute, sitting at 98%. Heart rate is 109. We're assisting ventilations with a BVM. This time she's a GCS of 3. What else we got? All vitals appear within normal limits. She has a chest needle slide to the back, turning into her right thigh. And we're not requesting any orders this time. We'll be in our facility here for 5 minutes, due on arrival. Rescue 19 Regional, you guys copy? Rescue 19 Regional, you copy trauma alert, 21-year-old female. Rescue 19 more Regional. Rescue 19 more Regional. Please confirm you copy the level 1 trauma alert.
This is Regional.
Good morning, Regional. This is Rescue 19, and Roger facility with a 21-year-old female patient. Chief complaint this time is level 1 trauma alert. Pick up the victim in a shooting She currently has a gunshot wound to the back upper back area. She has another gunshot to her right thigh. This time, all her vital signs are within normal limits. She is unresponsive. We're working on getting a BGL for you guys. We're unsure if she has any gunshot wounds to her area. There's a lot of blood in that area. We have an ID established. We're not requesting any orders at this time. BGL is 294. We're in route to the facility now. We've been about 5 minutes. We'll advise of any changes.
Is GCS is 3? What's the GCS rescue?
Current GCS is 3. She's not responding.
Copy, see you in the...
Her cousin, later identified by family as Arthur Lee Johnson III, also died from his injuries. The third occupant survived but required extensive medical treatment, including having his jaw wired shut.
I'll tell you, this is no way to wake up on a Sunday morning. It's a chaotic scene. Hearing multiple shots in the middle of the night or in the wee hours of the morning is always disturbing. At this point, we don't believe that there is a bigger picture with regard to the neighborhood being in danger, but certainly they targeted this particular car for some reason, and we're trying to figure out why.
His father later spoke publicly, pushing back hard on any suggestion that his son had gang ties or street involvement, insisting the young people in that car made their living being creative online, not through anything close to what people online were speculating. Almost immediately, the internet did what it always does after a high-profile shooting involving young influencers. It went looking for someone to blame. Because the hairstylist had been dropped off minutes before the shooting, some of Bree's followers floated the theory that she had somehow set the group up, feeding their location to whoever opened fire. The hairstylist publicly and firmly denied any involvement, calling Bree a close friend and insisting she had no idea the car was being followed that night. At one point, under pressure from people online, she named someone she believed could have been responsible, then retracted the claim and deleted it shortly after, saying she'd made the statement while overwhelmed. It's worth being direct here. Police have not named her as a suspect, and no public evidence has connected her to the shooting. Everything beyond that is speculation, and it's the kind of speculation that can do real damage to a real person's life. A separate competing theory pointed straight back to the gas station altercation. The idea being that whoever clashed with Bree's group there followed the car and retaliated once the hairstylist was safely out of the vehicle. Miramar's police chief has stated investigators believe the Lamborghini was deliberately targeted, though a motive has not been officially confirmed, and the occupants of the white sedan remain at large. Family members, for their part, have repeatedly asked the public to stop speculating and start helping. Bree's own relatives pushed back on any narrative that reduced her death to a story about flaunting money or chasing clout, insisting instead that people focus on getting the shooters off the street. Even Miami hip-hop veteran Luke Campbell weighed in publicly, saying he struggles to understand how disagreements between young people now so often end in gunfire, when in his generation, conflict usually meant a fistfight, not a car full of bullets. He described tightening his grip on his own teenage son's social life as a direct response to what happened to Bree and her cousins, showing up to parties himself just to check they're safe before he'll leave his kid there. There's a pattern worth sitting with here, and it's bigger than any one case. Bree's entire public identity was built on visibility, showing the house, showing the money, showing the good time in real time to an audience of hundreds of thousands. That visibility is also what built her career. It's the entire business model of modern influencer culture. Your value is tied directly to how much of your life you're willing to broadcast. But that same visibility strips away any margin for privacy or safety. Whoever wanted to find that Lamborghini that night didn't need to guess where the party was, how much cash was in the room, or which car to watch for leaving the property. It had all already been posted. When your income depends on narrating your life publicly and in real time, you lose the ability to simply disappear into a crowd. Then there's the online aftermath, which in some ways says as much about the culture as the shooting itself. Within hours of Bree's death, clips of an unrelated gas station fight were being edited, recut, and recontextualized into a motive. A young woman who wasn't even in the shooting had to go live, visibly shaken, to defend her own life and safety from a mob assembling a theory out of secondhand video.
wig, and she was literally like, and she was getting recorded. She was getting recorded. I'm finna show y'all. Bro, I'm not sending her capping. I will not get on live and say nothing to y'all that wasn't true. Bro, I'm finna tell you. I'm finna show y'all. So Shorty took the wig. Bree was just like, y'all know how it is. And mind you, the girl that the wig got pulled off from was standing like 4 feet away from Bree. She was standing like literally like, so say this me, right? I'm throwing the wig. The girl was literally right here. No shade. Bree like this with the wig. The girl who wig was off was standing right there. Oh God. And then the girl who beat her up was standing right in front of Bree, throwing ass and stuff like that. Like she was trying to like, yeah, they was bragging. They was bragging on some shit. Whatever. So I'm just finna get to it. So that happened. So next thing you know, Bree, Jay, and Said got back in their vehicle. Mind you, they had nothing to do with the fight, but you kind of know how it is when your homegirl woo-woo. She got back in the car. They was driving off. And I guess the disrespect was either, it's one of two things. They was following the wrong car, or they felt like, Bree, you feeling so high and mighty, you just left this mansion party, you doing your big one, you out a trending song, and you trying to play with my friend? Oh, okay, let me show you something. Turn the comments off. Well, I'm turning y'all to keep telling me right here. Look at Bree right here.
I'm the instigator.
Bree got the girl. This the girl that just got beat up. This is Bree with the wig in her hand. This the girl. Bree got the wig in her hand.
It's like a disrespect. It was, and they knew the girl that was fighting.
So that happened. So Bree was, I ain't gonna lie, people was just always with a camera in Bree face. Like, why was that even recorded? I guess they was on live or whatever. They recording Bree just like, yeah, girl, you got beat up. Mind you, she had nothing to do with the fight itself. But you know, people be feeling some type of way. Y'all can't be, don't be biased on the live. I ain't gonna lie. It's not nothing to kill nobody over. Show it again. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all the car, her car getting bought up by the person in the green Lamborghini. I'm gonna show y'all the green car that was at the gas station.
That's not investigation. That's the machinery of viral culture looking for a villain before the facts are even in, because a villain generates more engagement than an unsolved case ever will. And underneath all of it sits a harder question that Luke Campbell put plainly. Why has going to a party become something young people in this scene now have to survive? Nobody in this story, not Bri, not her cousins, not even the woman blamed for the wig incident, was engaged in anything resembling the violence that ultimately found them. They were doing exactly what an entire generation of young creators does every weekend, showing up, having fun, documenting it. The tragedy isn't just that Bri died. It's how ordinary the night looked right up until the moment it wasn't. As of the most recent updates, Miramar police have not made any arrests, and the investigation remains open. The occupants of the white sedan seen fleeing the scene have not been identified. Anyone with information is urged to contact Broward County Crime Stoppers, where tips can be submitted anonymously and may qualify for a reward. If this story affected you, or if you or someone you know has been impacted by gun violence, please know that support resources exist, and reaching out is never a sign of weakness. Brianna Johnson was 21 years old. She built something out of nothing. She made people laugh, and by every account from the people who actually knew her, she carried the people around her with real loyalty. That's the story worth remembering, not just how it ended. If you want to see more cases like this one, make sure you're subscribed and drop your thoughts in the comments. What do you think really happened on Sunshine Boulevard?